So we just got done breaking cows. The video that I made in there, it was the third day on them, and I wanted to, a big question that I had when I was starting out was how I was gonna haul my dogs and whatnot. So kind of wanted to show you when I get these dogs a drink, what I do. Here, get a drink. Get a drink. And I'll run out here and let them get a drink here. They like water. About the only thing they complain about, water. But so I got this 4-box, and you can find these from some of those gun dog guys. They all have nice stuff. I certainly didn't have it built, but I just put it on the back of this mule. It gets abused pretty good. I'll show you the front in a minute. But these dogs, near as I can figure, I've got 16 inches wide, 30 inches long, or deep, 30 inches deep. And then I've got about 18 tall, and I'm gonna increase that on my trailer. I don't think they need much more width. I do have a couple dogs that I work of Jason's that they're taller. So I'm gonna add 6 inches to the top and bottom on the trailers. And I always need to pack 6 dogs. So when I do, I've got 2 dogs, one that'll ride in the floorboard and one that'll ride back here. But that's really it. Now, yearlings, I almost exclusively use this. I'm by myself, so I run a dart gun right here or put the AR on top and whatever, but I really don't need to shoot any cattle. So, and then I just have my notebook and whatever else the bare essentials are, a cooler. And this thing's bad tore up from running over trees. But so yearlings, and then I hang my little controller on the deal Mr. Trayer gave me right there, or whatever you call it. On yearlings, I pretty much go with this on a little 14-foot trailer, little single axle that I can put behind my half top. And then I have my half top if I need to load my horses in there. Pairs, sometimes every once in a while I'll take this thing, but pairs, everybody has an argument about that, so I won't get into that. I like using horses because I drive pairs, so I just kind of bay them, I guess is what you call them, just go around them and bay them. But on yearlings, I would highly recommend, I wouldn't even mind if I could put a setup on a 4-wheeler. Whatever I could get, sometimes I guess you could just go on the feed truck if you got roads that get you close, because they'll go as far as you want. Like in our wheat pasture, man, you can send young dogs even real far. They'll go and usually ball them up and get behind them, and those broke ones, they'll come in together anyway. So they're gonna ball up pretty good, and them yearlings are just, this year was my first year to dog every day with yearlings, and we never needed anything else. If they got out, I pushed more out with them to go get them. I mean, it's almost like cheating on wheat pasture cattle. And it doesn't matter how brushy, how you can get them with these dogs. They really want to work for you. And wheat pasture, like I said, it's just almost cheating if you got a good set of dogs. And I'm sure everybody knows that. But like I said, I made this for the guys that had questions like I did. And a lot of guys helped me starting out. And like I said, you can always ask me a question. I usually probably don't know, but I can hook you up with some guys that do. I keep a bunch of water for my dogs. Usually I have 2 of those tall gas cans, like the motorcycle style ones. And I keep water in those. That way I've got water all the time. Keep alcohol, some sedative, just whatever I need to get them comfortable. So usually don't need too much, and that's really about it. And there's some places these things just won't get that horses will. And so I'm pretty content though most of the time on wheat pasture running this thing, and I can carry all my drugs in there. And like I said, been darting for 3 or 4 years, and it's the only way for me. I'm not handy enough to tie 40 of them down a day. When you got a lot of wheat pasture cattle, you know the deal. They're never kicked out when you want them to be. It seems like you can never wait long enough, you'll always have something. So anyways, that's what I do. I keep a little chain in there to pull me out. I never really get stuck too much. This is just a Mule Pro that I bought from Buddy's dealership. Traded off my four-wheelers and got this, but it works good for me. But anything motorized, shoot, you could use an Easy Go golf cart, because the dogs will get you where you don't need to get into anything nasty, you know, really, especially in wheat, unless it's muddy, you know. So we can go every day. And I haul, I put the windshield on there, not really for me, but I'll haul down to 25 degrees and I put the plate to front, and those dogs, they are still warm. I don't think it's any problem at all. Overnight, I don't really do this. So if I have to, like when I go to our northern ranches, I'll leave them in here one night, but I'll usually be out about midnight. I'll take them, water them, let them jog around about 15 minutes, put them in there, and I'm usually up the next morning early. So I'll get them back out of the box, and it's not any problem at all. I used to be scared about that, but thinking they needed a ton more room. Like I said, my next boxes will be the same width, but I'll do 6 inches, 6 inches taller and 6 inches deeper. So that's really it on that. I'll post this video up. If you have any questions, maybe I'll figure out how to respond. I don't have FaceTime or MySpace or Facebook, but I've got a YouTube thing. I just got to figure out the password, and I'm going to post these. So if you got any questions, put them on there, hit my email or something. So I got that, email and telephone. You can call me anytime, day or night. But anyway, I can help. I'd love to. So like I said, it made it cheating for me this year. We didn't ship a single set without just dogs. I mean, that's it. Whether it was a patch of 50, or I've got those videos that we'll post to 300, you know, on a little different patches. So I don't think, shoot, Shane, I bet he dogs over 1,000 at a time, you know, and he's got really good dogs, and they stay back. But you got to pin them once they get there, and they got to know what they're doing. And they seem to just coast right along on the yearlings. So that's it, really. Like I said, have any questions, get with me. Get you hooked up with one of those guys and get them answered for you. So thanks.